What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Crypto Ninjas. My name is Dale. Today, we're talking about something big that's just dropped. For over a year, people have been diligently farming this project, trading, referrals, deposits, even holding NFTs that are worth tens of thousands of dollars each. And today, March 23rd, 2026, its token is finally hitting our wallets. BP, the backpack token, is finally live. But now the real question is, should you sell immediately or hold something that could become one of the most important exchange plays in this cycle? Well, in this video, I'll review quickly on Backpack Exchange, compare it to existing exchanges, and talk about my prediction of the BP token price. So let's get into the video. But make sure to like and subscribe to CryptoNinjas for more contents like this. Thank you very much. First, let's do a quick context. Now, Backpack was founded in 2022 by Armani Ferrante. Freaking nailed it. A Solana developer and the creator of Anchor. Now, it started as a simple self-custodial wallet on Solana, but later it expanded into three main parts: the Backpack wallet, obviously, the Backpack exchange, and the Mad Lads NFT collection, the collection that you see Armani is wearing right now as his NFT profile. Now, early days were rough, right? They lost around $40.5 million in the FTX collapse in November. Most teams would have folded by then, but they did not. In 2025, they dropped the Mad Lads NFT collection. Now, that thing absolutely exploded. The floor price hit around 230 Solana per NFT, which brought in the first wave of the real users. Then they grabbed a regulatory license in Dubai, started testing the exchange, raised more money, onboarded thousands of KYC users, and racked up over $400 billion in trading volume. Now, the biggest turning point came in 2025, where Backpack acquired the FTX Europe for $32.7 million and obtained the MIFID2 license in Cyprus, which means that this allowed them to offer regulated trading products, including perpetuals, under a compliant structure. Today, Backpack is no longer just a wallet or a small crypto app. It has evolved into a full exchange with spot, futures, or perpetuals, margin, stocks, and lending all in one system. And more importantly, it is positioning itself as a regulated infrastructure company focused on transparency, user experience, and bridging traditional finance with crypto. Well, let them cook. Now, let's get into what everyone actually cares about: the airdrop. The total supply is around 1 billion tokens, and within that, the TGE unlocks about 25%, which 250 million tokens circulating in day one. And importantly, around 25% goes to the community, and that is a big number, to be honest with you. In that, about 240 million tokens go to the Backpack Points farmers, earned via trading volume on the exchange, deposits, referrals, auto land activity. The remaining 10 million is allocated to the Mad Lads NFT holders. That's only about 1% of the total supply to NFT holders, which is great, to be honest, because we don't want another Solana project airdropping its token to random NFT communities. Not in this market, no sir. Better give the majority to your own users. There's also no team, no VC, and no insider unlock at the TGE. Again, great. So how much BP tokens can one earn? Well, the more you use the exchange, the more airdrop you will receive in return. And you have to be consistent throughout these seasons. If you only use Backpack like at its earliest stages, like season one and pre-seasons, and then just leave, never use it again, you end up like me with, zero tokens. Now, for the average users, I see some occasional traders earn up to 500 to 2,000 backpack tokens. The more frequent traders can earn like 2 to 10,000 backpack tokens. And for the very frequent users rocking like a backpack badge and a Mad Lads NFT, they could earn anywhere from 10,000 to 50,000 plus BP tokens. I see some guys earning like 200,000 tokens. So that's insane, right? The distribution cannot be more fair, to be honest. If you want to check your allocation, then yeah, go to the link in their post on the official X account. All right, be careful of random scam links. Okay. Okay, let's talk about the pricing. Right now on Bybit pre-market, they're listing BP at the price of about 28.6 cent with a 1 billion tokens total supply. That would indicate an FDV of around $280 million. If you have 1,000 tokens for the airdrop, you'd earn around $280. Not really life-changing, I'd say, but it's enough to pay you back your trading fees on the exchange. But hey, it's only just 2 years of grinding for the airdrop, right? Now that you have the tokens, what should you do? Well, you have three options. You can claim it immediately and sell it, or you can stake it in, or you can lock it. So if you want to sell it immediately, just claim your tokens and wait until 12 p.m. UTC, which by the time this video goes out, it will be live already. So you can sell it directly on the Backpack exchange or on centralized exchanges that are listing Backpack, including Bybit, I believe. So you can sell it right there for quick money, or you can just stake it. If you want to stake it, then just click on stake BP and yeah, just choose the amount that you want to stake. Now with the staking option, it will give you obviously benefits, right? Like it can lower your trading fees. You can receive potential rewards from the ecosystem, and you can earn extra USD yields on top of your stake. And there are more features upcoming. The first 7 days you can unstake anytime. There is no penalty, right? But if you lock for long term, then that means you bet on Backpack's growth, right? Staking more than 1 year could redeem real company equity, which has a fixed ratio of up to 20%. So the trade off is very clear. Staking and locking means you believe the exchange will blow up. So you get token value plus some equity, like real equity. If you sell now, then that gives you your money back trading fees, and you don't have to care about Backpack ever again. So yeah, selling is probably the best. No, but seriously, let's do a quick comparison to see where Backpack is in the sea of exchanges. I mean, if it's ranked high, there's probably a chance to take over. You know what I mean? Let's see. Okay, so derivatives, trading volume. I don't see any Backpack. Okay, well, all right. It's kind of low, don't you think? Oh, here we go. Oh no. All right, so it has an okay amount of volume, so about $330 million in trading volume, 24 hours on derivative side, with an open interest of about $121 million. The maker fee 0.02%, 0.05%, which is probably a little bit high than what I want it to be. I mean, on Binance, if I look at Binance right here, the fees are lower, 0.02. Taker fee is absolutely lower, a lot more open interest and a lot higher in trading volumes. So, I mean, it's nowhere near the level of Binance or, the top exchanges. Even like Bybit, Hyperliquid, whatever it is, open interest from Backpack is low compared to the competition. I mean, the liquidity is low, the trading volume is low. That means, there are more slippage, terrible trading experiences. More likely you get wrecked. And consider the fees as well. It's even higher than Binance, which is crazy. To be honest with you, I just don't see anything that Backpack has that can be used to compete with the top centralized exchanges, right? A major reason for Backpack's initial success, $400 billion in total trading volume, was because of the initial hype and last year's bull run, as well as the anticipation of the upcoming airdrop, right? But now that the airdrop is out, now that it's gone, the main incentive is gone. I just don't see Backpack having anything over the existing exchanges to take over. While I'm bearish on Backpack now, the future might change. Who knows? It could pull off some crazy stun and, make it to the top 10. But that I just don't see happening anytime soon. Okay. All right. So let's talk about my price prediction and projection for Backpack. Right. Obviously, right now pre-market is about 28. Okay, it just went up to 29. So as you can see, the hype is kicking in before the listing date. By the time I'm making this video, we have about 30 minutes left until Backpack is on exchange officially. So we can expect a small pump to around 30 cent to even 40 cent range, but immediately followed by, I suspect a dump, right? From the airdrop claimers, because to be honest, we've been waiting for like more than a year for this airdrop. Everyone is eager, everyone is sad about the airdrop. I see, the very, very bearish sentiment on X, people complaining about the airdrop. I don't see a lot of people trying to praise the airdrop to be fair or something like that. So the sentiment is definitely bad. And then the overall market is bad as well. We're in the middle of a war. Oil prices is increasing. That means daily necessities is increasing, food is increasing. People would take any amount of money that they earn and then they would just use it for their daily lives, right? They're not gonna hold, so to speak, not in this market, right? It will drop to even 20 cents, right, per token. Okay, so that's kind of my price prediction for backpack. Now, depending on how it performs and how the market reacts at the end of 2026, we might recover, and break the all-time high, going up to like four or maybe $500 million in FDV, which is 50 cents, 50 cent A. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't see a very good future for backpack at this moment. Now, comment down below what you think about backpack price, because I know that I sound a little bit bearish, but I mean, who wouldn't be, right, in this market, especially when backpack has no incentives left to give, right, and it's nowhere as good as the other exchanges, right? And so, yeah, that's my video on backpack. I hope that you like it. If you agree or disagree, also comment down below. Like and subscribe to CryptoNinjas, and good luck, man. If I were you, and have like thousands of dollars from this airdrop, I would just sell immediately. I'm not gonna wait. Maybe it will pump up. Maybe it will dump. I don't know, but the chances are it will dump after listing. Okay, so take care, be safe, and I'll see you in next video. Daily out.